Hi, everyone. Welcome to our weekly sync. Today is June 21st, and I'm not sure on which of our process for the week we are right now. In theory should be week 3, but we are not yet on the middle of the milestone. So let's go on the flow and see what we have on our agenda. So the first one for announcement, I have a draft for the weekly update, but because I'm still catching up from last week, I'm going to have it ready by next week. And I'm going to ping you when it's ready. Is there anyone with any other announcements that we have? Okay. Next one is I want to talk with everyone about the new prioritization guidelines. I'm going to go with the whole context in case you didn't have time to read about this in the previous weeks. So there is a working group trying to make sure that we find better ways to prioritize our work at GitLab so we really drive impact in our users. And this means that we want to make sure that we balance the amount of issues that we work on every milestone, trying to have a percentage of around 60% on features, 30% on maintenance, 10% of bugs. Super important that we don't have undefined work, which we are very good on it. We are being very well on labeling our issues. The official ask is that we have DRIs for this. So as EM, I should be prioritizing maintenance work. Sophia as quality should be prioritizing bugs. And officially, we should present this list to team so team can say what we are going to be working on. I honestly prefer that we continue with our process in the way that we do it, that is more freely and everybody can contribute to it. And I prefer that we just take a look to our dashboard that I didn't link, but I'm going to put the link soon. I don't even know if I have it. We're going to have this dashboard that is going to show us the percentage of issues that we have on this feature maintenance or bugs, and just trying to be close to those percentage. If we are not close to it, it's not bad. It's just like we need to present why we are not on it. Considering, for example, the container migration is a feature, we are going to be very high on feature, or we were in previous milestones. And the idea of maintenance is continue with the conversations from last year, beginning of this year. We want to focus on reliability. So continue making sure that our systems are reliable and that we are maintaining them. Any questions on this? Any advice on this? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Sophia.
I don't know if you were first, Tim. My question was about they mentioned in the issue for the prioritization, the cadence to review the dashboards. So perhaps we can keep with our process, but define like a cadence and review them.
The cadence in the issue, I think it was saying something about every week, right? Or no, every milestone.
I don't think in the issue
I'm trying to find
is very specific about that, like saying that it's a milestone, so it's up to the team. But I think, yeah, milestone is probably going to be the standard for teams.
We could just include the dashboard in the milestone planning issue as well. We could look at it there. I think we've been doing a good job of this already, sort of including all these things. And I think this process is for teams where the quad has not been working so well to balance work fairly. I think that Michelle and Sophia and Katie and I have done a good job of that. But we have to stay in line with these numbers. And I expect that we will need to defend it will just put us in a situation where sometimes we need to defend our decisions. Like we've had milestones where we've prioritized 4 security issues. So those would be like 4 bugs. That would drive the percentage higher, but it's an easy justification, but it's just that someone from the top is going to be looking at these numbers.
And we are going to have, like it was a conversation that we have on the EM's channel, that there is going to be also a lot of cases where we are going to be prioritizing bugs that have more impact on customers. So we are prioritizing more of that. And in our case, we know that that is a case for us. So just need to build a good case about it. I'm going to find the issue where we were having the dashboard link so we can add it to the milestone plan. I can do that later. Any other comment, questions on this? Good. David, you have the next.
Yeah, it's a small thing. I'll be on PTO next week, and so I'll be creating an issue for the coverage. So I will ping you on it. I see a few things that we'll need to take care of, but let's keep it async, and they will be described in the issue.
Enjoy your holidays, please. Send pictures.
I will try.
Do we have something else that we want to review about Milestone? I'm going to go through what we normally do, like upcoming milestone, performance and reliability updates, current milestone, something that is going to slate.
I'm just catching up because after a long weekend, so unfortunately I didn't get to populate that information for today. But my quick update that I shared last week is I've just been working on a quarterly plan for next fiscal quarter, so Q3, following the same vein of what we did for Q2. So I think I tagged people in that. So if you could take a look and let me know your thoughts, that would be great. And I have like a plan for milestone 15.3. It's it'll be ready like tomorrow. I just want to finalize a few things, and it will be, just to set expectations, it will be a bit lighter, especially on the Rails side, because we have our Rails engineers have some much needed vacation coming up. So there will be less deliverable issues for 15.3 from that perspective.
Good. Yeah, I'm also catching up, so I also am not quite sure where we are right now. Good. Cool. Then that's all for this week. It's short week, so a reminder that we have family and friends this Friday. Yeah, have a nice day.